Today I am going to tell a story of the stubborn frog.
In a lush green valley, there was a clear, sparkling pond where life thrived. Birds chirped cheerfully, and the sun cast a warm glow over the tranquil scene. Among the vibrant greenery, a frog sat contentedly on a lily pad in the center of the pond, basking in the sunlight. One day, a wise old tortoise, known for its knowledge, approached the frog. With a slow, deliberate pace, the tortoise made its way to the lily pad and expressed concern about an impending dry season. The tortoise warned the frog that the pond might soon dry up and advised it to prepare for the change. The frog, however, was dismissive of the tortoise's warnings. It shook its head stubbornly, refusing to take the advice seriously. The frog was confident that the pond would remain as it always had, and it preferred to enjoy the present moment rather than worry about the future. As days passed, the sun blazed down more intensely. The once full pond began to recede, and signs of drought started to appear. The water level dropped gradually, and the lush surroundings began to show the effects of the heat. Other animals and frogs started to leave the pond in search of new water sources. They moved away with urgency, but the stubborn frog remained on its lily pad, determined to stay. As the pond continued to dry, the frog's confidence began to wane, though it still refused to leave. Eventually, the pond was completely dry, leaving only cracked mud where water had once been. The frog struggled to move through the barren landscape, feeling the harshness of its stubbornness. It sat despondently in the center of the dry pond bed, regretting its refusal to heed the tortoise's advice. Seeing the frog's plight, the wise tortoise returned. Determined to help, the tortoise brought along a small amount of water and led the frog towards a new destination. Together, they journeyed through a lush forest, full of vibrant greenery and life, contrasting sharply with the dry, desolate pond. After a long trek, they arrived at a new, large pond filled with fresh, cool water. The frog jumped into the water with immense joy and relief. He swam around happily, feeling grateful for the second chance. The tortoise watched from the shore. The frog swam up to the tortoise and said, "Thank you for saving me. I should have listened to your wise counsel." The tortoise nodded and replied, "It's never too late to learn from our mistakes. Remember, wisdom often comes from listening and being willing to adapt." From that day on, the frog lived happily in the new pond, always remembering the importance of flexibility and the value of wise advice. The frog and the tortoise remained friends, sharing many more adventures in the lush, green valley.